What's going on, everybody out there watching this? This is my Royal Rumble 2016 predictions. Royal Rumble is this Sunday, about 3 nights away because it's already Thursday morning. So, Royal Rumble 2016 is this Sunday. Hopefully you have the network so you can watch it for only $9.99. Hopefully you're not buying it on pay-per-view because that'd be really stupid of you when the network is available to see the Rumble for $9.99. And if you sign up, we all know if you sign up as a new subscriber, you get the network and the Royal Rumble for free for 1 month. I don't get it free because I've been a long time subscriber, but whatever, I'm not mad about that really. It's just a way to get new subscribers, telling them they get the Royal Rumble for free and the entire month for free. Good for them. At least last year, when the network was 1 year old, at least WWE Shop, and WWE gave me a $30 gift certificate for WWEshop.com. So at least I got that for being a subscriber for 1 year. So I got to buy some merchandise off the website for free because I was a network subscriber for 1 year. I don't know if they're going to give me another gift card because I'm going to be a network subscriber for 2 years coming up in February. Anyways, here are the matches. There may be a match on the kickoff show. I don't know what it is. If there is one, it'll probably be mid-card guys involved, probably be the Social Outcast involved or somebody like that, or the Dudleys or Neville, someone like that will probably be involved in the kickoff show match if they have one. If they do, I don't really care what it is because it's not going to mean anything. It's not going to be for a title. So I'm going to start with the Royal Rumble matches that have been announced to be on the Royal Rumble card. Up first, we got the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line. The New Day, which whoever watches my videos from the past, you know I'm a big fan of the New Day. I'm a big supporter of the New Day. I love the New Day. They're great talents. They're entertaining as hell. So the New Day defending against the Usos. I'm not a fan of the Usos. I don't care about them at all. I wish they'd go away forever. To be honest, I wish that I would never have to see them again in a WWE ring. But nothing against Jimmy or Jay personally. Nothing against them. Is human beings, but their characters are just so lame and stupid to me. They're just so stupid. And they don't excite me. At least the New Day, they're great, entertaining heels. So I predict the New Day will win and retain the tag team titles. If they don't, that would fucking suck, and I'd be pretty pissed. So hopefully the New Day wins and retains the tag titles. New Day, I don't know why I couldn't say it. New Day should go to WrestleMania as a tag team champions, and then they could drop the titles at WrestleMania. That's what I would do if I was booking, but maybe they'll lose at the Rumble. Hopefully they won't, because I want the New Day to be the tag champs at WrestleMania, going into WrestleMania with the tag titles, because New Day rocks. That's why. Up next, Divas champion. So again, New Day versus Usos. I got the New Day retaining. Hopefully it comes true and happens. Up next, Divas title on the line. This has been a really good build-up. They have really built up Becky Lynch to look really strong, like a strong challenger to Charlotte. She actually looks like she may take the Divas title at Royal Rumble because they've built her so strong. They've given her more time on the microphone to talk and cut some promos. And she cut a promo on Monday night, which was pretty damn entertaining. Where Becky Lynch basically taunted and talk to Ric Flair, and then Ric Flair, the ego that he has, his character at least, he accepted the Divas title match for Charlotte to face Becky for the Divas title, and Charlotte didn't really want her father to give Becky a title match, but he did. So, I'm happy what they've been doing with Becky Lynch. It's been great to see her on TV more, to see her getting victories on Raw and SmackDown, even though I haven't watched SmackDown for 2 weeks because I just am not home sometimes to see it. Anyways, I like what they have done with Becky Lynch. I'm guessing she's probably got a lot of TV time because Paige was out. She's still out of action with a concussion. Even though she had a concussion probably a month ago, WWE doctors won't let Paige return to the ring until they clear her and give her all those tests for concussion tests, whatever they are. So, Becky's probably getting more TV time because Paige is out. Sasha Banks has been not seen on TV for probably a month because I believe she has a knee injury, partially torn MCL. She has something messed up in her knee. But I think she'll be back probably after Fastlane pay-per-view. I think Sasha Banks will be back to have a match at WrestleMania. Anyways, they went with Becky Lynch over Paige and Sasha. Natty returned. Natalya returned on Raw. And she got a victory. I think she got a victory. But I think WWE just put Natalya on TV because they wanted to promote Total Divas. So I don't see Natalya getting a Divas title shot before WrestleMania or at WrestleMania. Charlotte versus Becky now. Who's going to win? It could go either way. This is just a feeling I have inside my heart. I'm going to just go with Becky Lynch and say Becky Lynch pulls out the victory and becomes the new WWE Divas Champion. I think it'd be great for Becky to win it. I'm a fan of hers. She's a great worker, great talker. She looks good. Charlotte could get better on the mic, but Charlotte is a great worker also. They both know each other very well because they've wrestled each other in NXT a few times. Or probably more than a few times. Anyways, I'm going with Becky Lynch to win the Divas title at Royal Rumble. Hopefully she does it. If Charlotte retains, I won't be upset. Whatever. Up next, Intercontinental Championship on the line. It's a last man standing match. Dean Ambrose defending the title against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been on fire as a heel. The guy cuts great promos. He's a great heel. He could be, this year, he could move to being one of the number one heels in the WWE if they would let him, but they probably won't push him to be a number one heel. Where I mean, he's like challenging for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And if Kevin Owens actually wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in 2016, that's how he could become a top heel. But he already is, kind of. Dean Ambrose, the guy's great. The guy's been a great Intercontinental Champion. But I see Kevin Owens winning the Intercontinental Championship. Some people think, I've heard rumors, I don't know if they're true, that Kevin Owens may work with The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32. If he does, he could still be the Intercontinental Champion, in my opinion. Even if he went up against Undertaker, it wouldn't hurt. Put the Intercontinental title on the line against Undertaker. That'd make the match more interesting. But if he is Intercontinental Champion, he faces Taker, the title really doesn't have to be on the line at WrestleMania because they could have other title matches. But Kevin Owens, my guess is he'll work with Undertaker or Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. But who knows? I got Kevin Owens winning the Intercontinental Championship because I've liked what Kevin Owens has been doing. That's why I think he should get the Intercontinental title. Up next, U.S. title. Alberto Del Rio defending against Kalisto. I got Alberto Del Rio winning. I guess they gave Kalisto the Intercontinental title on Raw because they just wanted to surprise the fans, I guess, and make them happy. And then 3 days later on SmackDown, Alberto Del Rio just won back the U.S. title. But maybe they had Alberto win the U.S. title on SmackDown back because they want to make SmackDown important because it's on USA now. Even though I think in a couple months, like after WrestleMania, SmackDown on USA will get boring again. I don't think they'll keep pushing it with title matches and having top guys on it. There are top matches on it. Up next, as I said, Alberto Del Rio, I think, is going to retain. It'd be kind of stupid to have him lose it because he just won it back. So that's pretty stupid to be doing a hot potato with the U.S. title. Just have Alberto Del Rio keep it until Fastlane or WrestleMania and then lose it to somebody, anybody, I don't care. But I'm a fan of Del Rio. Guy's a great worker. And I'm a fan of Kalisto. He's a great worker also. But Alberto Del Rio will win at the Royal Rumble. I could see League of Nations probably will interfere and have Del Rio retain that way. Now the Royal Rumble match. This is going to be the main event. It's going to be the last show because, the last match on the card, the last match at the Rumble because it's for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. First time ever. This is the first time ever that the champion is defending his championship in the Royal Rumble match. So that's pretty awesome. Ric Flair won the title in 92, but he wasn't defending it. The championship was vacated and it was just on the line in 92. This time, Roman Reigns is defending his championship and he's number one in the Rumble. So it's Roman. It's one versus all. The Roman Empire, I think, will fall and lose the title. And I'm going to tell you how. I don't think Roman Reigns retains. As I said, I think the Roman Empire will fall and he'll lose the title. And then he'll try to get his revenge going into WrestleMania and Fastlane and trying to get a rematch. As I said, Roman Reigns winning. He's number one. I'm not sure that he retains, but I think it'd be really stupid to have Roman be number one and then, put him number one and have him survive the entire Rumble, the entire 60 minutes or however long the match will be. It might go on an hour, 10 minutes. Who knows? I don't see how you have Roman Reigns retain the title when the guy's number one. I don't think anybody could pull that off, and that's stupid booking, and that is just dumb, in my opinion, to have Roman Reigns retain the title when he's number one. So, Roman loses because he's number one, and I think that would be dumb to have him retain. I'm nothing against Roman Reigns. The guy works really hard. I've become more of a fan of Roman Reigns in the last month than I was for the last 2 years. The guy's won me over. The guy works super hard. The guy had a pretty damn good match against Sheamus to win the title on Raw. So I respect Roman, and I am a fan of his. But I think he loses. Just because I'm a fan of somebody doesn't mean I'm going to back them and say they should retain their title when they're number one in the Rumble. Anyways, I think Brock Lesnar wins the title and survives the Royal Rumble match and is the Royal Rumble winner and becomes the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Why Brock? Well, Brock will win because he will have help from Triple H. You could have Triple H in a Rumble match. I wouldn't have a problem with that, but he shouldn't win. Anyways, Triple H could be in there, but he could get thrown out. And then later on, when it's down to Roman and Brock, you could have Triple H be on the outside watching and interfere. And Vince and Triple H are watching from ringside. They could interfere to get Roman Reigns eliminated. And then after Brock wins with help from Triple H and Vince, you have Vince go in the ring, raise a hand at Brock Lesnar. Triple H and Vince hug Brock Lesnar. A love fest starts. They all hug each other like they had this planned all along. So Brock could become the new corporate champion. And Vince and Triple H and the Authority and Stephanie, they all planned it to screw Roman and have Brock win the Royal Rumble and become the new champion. So then, maybe at Fastlane, you could have Roman get a rematch against Brock, and then at WrestleMania, you could have Roman get another rematch for the title. It could be Triple H and Brock and Roman in a triple threat. And of course, Triple H and Brock would be teaming up in that match to basically eliminate Roman Reigns. So I think that'd be a good WrestleMania main event. Triple H versus Brock versus Roman for the title. And Brock would be champion, and they'd be trying to screw Roman out of losing in the match, so he wouldn't become champion. If they don't have Brock win, but Brock Lesnar is my pick to win, but if he doesn't, they could go with Bray Wyatt. The guy has been damn good. They've built up Bray Wyatt pretty damn good in the last month. The Wyatt family is back. They are heels. The fans don't like them. The fans do not like what the Wyatts did to Roman and Brock on Monday Night Raw a couple days ago. So you could have Bray Wyatt win the Rumble and become the new champion. But I think that's a long shot. I don't think that will happen. I'm just sticking with Brock Lesnar because I think he's the best bet to win it and become the new champion and become the new corporate champion of the Authority. And then even at WrestleMania, you could have, as I said, Triple H, Brock, Roman in a triple threat. Roman basically against two guys, and during that match, you could have Seth Rollins return, come down to the ring, or run down to the ring, because in April, he'll probably be able to run. So you could run down to the ring, interfere, and cost the Authority, Triple H and Brock. He could cost them the championship and have Roman Reigns win it. And then at the end of the match, you could have Seth and Roman standing in the ring face to face and then hug each other. And then WrestleMania could end like that. I think that'd be a good ending. Or at least it'd be entertaining to see Seth return, former Authority member, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, never lost the title, and have Seth just come back, turn on the Authority, and go back with Roman Reigns. Have a little bit of Shield reunion at WrestleMania 32, and where Roman would become champion because Seth helped him. So, if Brock doesn't win, my second pick is Bray Wyatt, but I doubt he wins, and maybe Vince, old man Vince, might really want Roman Reigns to win and really want to push Roman Reigns, so maybe Roman will end up winning. I don't really know. But these are called predictions. It's not a fact. This is going to happen. I'm sure a lot of my picks will be wrong. Anyways, I got Brock and then Bray. And if not Bray, then probably Roman Reigns. I'll take for my third pick. As for AJ Styles being in the Rumble, I think he's signed. I'm pretty sure AJ is probably already agreed to sign his contract. He just has to get some medical testing done, or WWE sends their talent to Pittsburgh to test all their talent so they can pass medical tests, and so they can check on them if they're healthy enough to compete, check on their heart, stuff like that. So if AJ passes all those tests, if they rush him to do all those tests before Sunday, and AJ passes all those tests, I don't see why he wouldn't pass them, because he's a great athlete and he's in the prime of his career. If they have him pass all those tests and they want him in the Royal Rumble as a surprise, that'd be great. AJ Styles, in my opinion, he's as good as Shawn Michaels was. Kurt Angle even said it in an interview. Kurt Angle said AJ Styles doesn't get enough credit, and that AJ Styles basically is as good as Shawn Michaels. Kurt Angle said it, and I respect Kurt Angle's opinion. He's one of the best of all time, and I believe that also. AJ Styles was as good as HBK, and AJ Styles was TNA's franchise for many, many years, probably over 10 years. I think he's in TNA 10 or 11 years, or maybe longer. I think AJ left TNA in 2014 or 2013, sometime around there. AJ left TNA. I think at the end of 2014, AJ was gone, I think, because TNA, the contract they offered AJ was not a lot of money that AJ wanted, so whatever. He left, went to New Japan Pro Wrestling, became the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, worked a lot of indies, got paid a lot of money on the indies, made a great living, also made a great living in New Japan Pro Wrestling, also worked for Ring of Honor. So AJ Styles, away from TNA, has probably made more money being away from TNA than when he was in TNA for like 11 years or something. So AJ has been a big star away from TNA. AJ did not need TNA to succeed. The guy's talented enough. He got himself over. He's a talented enough wrestler. TNA really needed AJ, but they didn't sign him, so they didn't get him. That was a dumb move on Dixie Carter's part. They should have kept AJ Styles, because he was their franchise for so many years. But whatever. AJ, I read some stuff online that WWE's offer was so great this time that AJ Styles in 2016, they offered him such a big money offer that he basically had to take it. And New Japan Pro Wrestling wanted to sign AJ back, but he took WWE's big money offer. At least I hope he did. And AJ Styles last weekend worked an indie show in England and said on the microphone that he may show up in the Royal Rumble. So I don't know why AJ Styles would be teasing showing up in the Rumble if he's not signed to the WWE. Or if he knows he's going there, if he knows he wasn't going to the WWE and taking their offer, I don't think he'd be mentioning being a surprise in the Royal Rumble, and that he has nothing to do Sunday, that he might just show up in the Rumble. So AJ Styles is damn good. The guy is still in his prime. I really hope AJ shows up in the Royal Rumble match. If he does, he doesn't have to win it. He'll get a huge reaction, huge pop, because the Royal Rumble is in Orlando, Florida, I believe, the home of TNA for many years. At least the home of the Impact Zone at Universal Studios. So Orlando, Florida, those fans know AJ Styles. They know who he is. Of course, all the hardcore wrestling fans that follow New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, they all know who AJ Styles is because he worked for them in 2015. So it'd be really nice. As a fan, I've been an AJ Styles fan since 2002. The guy's one of my favorites in TNA for his entire TNA career. He's one of my favorites. He still is. So it'd be really nice as a fan of AJ Styles to see him show up in the Royal Rumble. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I hope it does. Because that'll be great. As a fan, it'll bring more excitement to the Rumble. And he'll get a huge pop because the Rumble is in Florida. Seems like almost just about, to me it seems like every Rumble is always in Florida. A lot of them have been in Florida. And a lot of them have also been in California and San Jose and San Diego. And a lot of them have been in California or Florida. Seems like every year that's where the Rumble is from. But whatever. I think last year was from Philadelphia where Roman Reigns won. And The Rock, his cousin, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock showed up at last year's Rumble to try to get Roman over and get him some cheers from the crowd. When The Rock raised Roman's hand, The Rock even got booed out of the building. And there's pictures out there of The Rock raising Roman Reigns' hand on the internet. You could see The Rock's face. He looks pretty shocked and upset about that. I thought that's funny. Anyways, it's a funny picture online from last year's Rumble. Just go find it. It's pretty funny to look at. See The Rock's face. He looks pretty confused like this. He's like he can't believe the entire arena is booing his cousin, Roman Reigns. Anyways, if AJ is in the Rumble, that'll be great. But I would also like if he does debut on Raw and doesn't show up in the Rumble, that's also cool. But I'd rather see him in the Rumble because it'd be AJ Styles' first ever Royal Rumble match that he'd be in. That'd be cool to see him in the Rumble with all the other WWE superstars to face them because he hasn't faced any of them in his entire career. Back in 2001 or 2002, AJ Styles worked a match on Sunday Night Heat against a Hurricane, and I guess WWE, I think they offered AJ a developmental contract back then where you would get $500 a week, but AJ did not take it because he probably was getting offers from other companies that would pay more than $500 a week. And then in summer of 2002, TNA signed AJ, so he went there instead of taking a WWE developmental deal. If they offered him one, I don't know. I think I did hear that WWE offered AJ a developmental contract. It wasn't much money at all, and he decided not to take it because he didn't want to take it because it was not much money. So I don't blame AJ for not taking it. But if AJ's not in the Rumble and he debuts on Raw, that'll be cool also. But as I said, I'd like to see AJ in the Rumble. And just think about, I'm talking about after the Royal Rumble. In 2016, think about the dream matches we could see. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins. AJ versus Dolph Ziggler. That'd be great. AJ versus Randy Orton. That'd be great. AJ versus Dean Ambrose. That'd be entertaining. AJ versus Roman Reigns. That'd probably be good too. AJ versus Brock Lesnar. That'd be great. I'd love to see that. So I really hope AJ is signed by the WWE and appears at the Royal Rumble. And I hope AJ Styles debuts in the Royal Rumble match. That'd be a great kickoff to his WWE career. Have him debut in the Rumble. AJ, they could have him last 45 minutes or 60 minutes. And then they could have AJ get eliminated. And then that's a way they could get AJ Styles over with the WWE Universe, is have him last 60 minutes in the Rumble, have him show that he is an Iron Man and that he is the real deal and that he is no joke. and that he is a top contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So if AJ is in the Rumble, I think they should book him and have him last really, really long. Have him break Rey Mysterio's record of, I believe Rey Mysterio was in the Rumble 61 minutes and I think 10 seconds or something like that. Have AJ break Rey Mysterio's record to get him over because it's his debut. Why not do that? I would do that. But obviously, I do not think that WWE would give AJ the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. AJ is not going to end up winning the Rumble. If he did, I'd be super, super shocked and really surprised. Anyway, I'm going to go over my predictions real fast. Tag team titles. New Day retains, hopefully. I want him to. Divas title. Hopefully Becky Lynch wins it. I got nothing against Charlotte retaining, but I would like to see, I think it's Becky Lynch's time to become the champion because she's gotten a good push and she deserves it. IC title, last man standing. That should be a damn good match. Could steal the show. But the Rumble is going to steal the show. But Ambrose Owens could be the second best match on the show. I got Kevin Owens winning the IC title. Alberto Del Rio, Kalisto. I got Alberto Del Rio retaining. Royal Rumble match. I got Brock Lesnar winning with help from Vince and Triple H. Hope you enjoy my Royal Rumble 2016 predictions. Everybody, enjoy the Rumble. If you're watching it, I'll be on Twitter tweeting the entire Royal Rumble and the entire kickoff. It's going to be fun, very, very fun on Sunday night. It's going to be a good time on Twitter because the Royal Rumble is a damn good pay-per-view. It's one of my favorites to watch. And the Royal Rumble match is one of my favorite matches to watch all year. So join me on Twitter if you have Twitter. Follow me at TNA WWE Guy and at NXT WWE Guy. I'll probably be tweeting from at TNA WWE Guy on Sunday for the Rumble. Enjoy the Rumble. I hope you all are ready to rumble because I think it's going to be a pretty damn good Royal Rumble match. Bye for now, everybody.